Hey, good to see you again. The factory sent over the parts that were looking good on the rig. They're being fitted as we speak. Have a look at the report.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Impact7 and today I'm going to be playing F1 2016 on the PS4. This is my career. We're at the United States Grand Prix, this is part 18. If you haven't watched my previous episode, which was at the Japanese Grand Prix, I won the World Championship. Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Impact7 and today I won the World Championship. Now then, if you look over to the left on the news feed, it seems Haas have been very busy. They've reduced the chassis weight on their car, they've upgraded their engine power. So too has Red Bull. They've reduced drag on their car, and have they done three things? They've done three things. So increased downforce on their car and improved fuel consumption. Now there's we're in race 18 right now. There's 3 races left. I'm thinking I'm going to cease R&D for the remainder of the season. There's only 3 episodes left. Hold on 1 second. Sorry about that. As I was saying, I'm going to cease R&D. Oh, let's see what it says. Ceasing research and development. Choosing to cease research and development will award you a 25% bonus for any resource points you earn between now and the end of the season. Your current resource points will be banked, and any future resource points will also be banked. This means new upgrades cannot be purchased until the start of next season. Do you wish to cease research and development? Yes, I do. Okay, there you go. So, as I said earlier, I'm the world champion. I won it in the last race, which is Japan. I finished second. No, I finished third behind Sebastian Vettel and Lewis Hamilton. The race prior to that one, which, if I'm remembering correctly, it was Malaysia. I finished second. Okay, so the last 2 races I haven't won a race. Let's see if I can change that. Let's go to practice 1.
The lights are about to turn green here in Austin, so we should start to see the cars take to the track. Welcome to today's practice session at the United States Grand Prix. Now then, Anthony Davidson, there's been a lot of talk over the last few weeks about track limits. How much is too much when you're cutting corners and running wide? What are your thoughts on this? And do you think we'll be seeing drivers pushing those limits this weekend?
Well, I'd be disappointed if we didn't, frankly. If race control want to clamp down on drivers wandering off the track, then it's up to them to police it. As a driver, you're being paid to get your car around the circuit as quickly as possible, don't forget. So if you're not pushing those limits, if you're ignoring the advantageous line, then you're not doing your job properly. Now, I agree that, you know, we have these white lines there for a reason, and we do want to see those limits enforced, but for me, it's not a driver's responsibility to do that.
We're going to be logging some extra data during this session. Nothing you need to worry about, but as we have some new parts, we'll just confirm they're performing to spec.
Okay, so what I'm going to do from now on to the end of the season is, seeing as though I've stopped the research and development, I'm not going to be doing every single one of these programs. I'm just going to do qualifying pace, and then the track acclimatization, the tire management.
Something to remember about this circuit. There's a bit of everything here. Some fast stuff in Sector 1, a nice long straight in Sector 2, and it gets a bit tight and twisty in Sector 3. There's a lot of change in elevation as well, so make sure you get a setup you're comfortable with.
As I was saying, tire management I won't be doing for the rest of the season. I'll start up again in Season 2. Okay, so let's do qualifying pace. Let's do the flying lap. Now this is the first time I'm going to be driving on this track in this game, so I'm going to be pretty cautious going around this track from the first time. Now instead of going straight to the flying lap, but still. Whoa! Okay, here we go. Seeing as though we are close to the end of the season, I am thinking about what I'm going to do in terms of what team I'm going to be with, whether I'm going to stay with Ferrari or move to another team. I am leaning towards, I should say, I am leaning towards moving to Haas. Not to mention the fact that they're practically Ferrari. I mean, most of their parts, if not all of them, come from Ferrari. So I've been moving down a team to sub Ferrari, let's say. So yeah, Haas is the team I'm leaning towards. Williams as well, I'm considering. Toro Rosso as well. But I'll make my decision at the end of the season. But for now, I'm concentrating on this race. Hopefully I can get back to winning ways. I've finished second and third in the last two races. Whoa. DRS.
Well done. That lap beats our primary target time.
Okay. 1 minute 43.0, I believe that was. One minute 43.5. Okay. All right. Let's end that session. Nice and easy. I need to do one lap.
Here are your top three. A Ferrari, Hamilton and Sebastian Vettel. Practice times are on the board then, but no points are on offer just yet. We'll be back with more F1 action soon.
If you look at what it says there on the results, I'm on the super soft tyre and I'm only 0.3 of a second ahead of Hamilton, who's on the soft. Things are not looking good. And also Sebastian Vettel's on the medium and he's only 0.7 of a second behind me. So things are not looking very encouraging right now for me. So I'm going to I'm going to do practice 2 and then I'm going to skip practice 3. So let's head over to practice 2. Let's then... Oh, let me check the weather. Weather's going to be cloudy. Practice 2, practice 3 I can skip. Qualifying is going to be cloudy with sunshine, and then race is going to be sunny with some sunshine and clouds, and then back to clouds.
At the end of this session, we need to return 2 sets of tyres. We'll give back the 2 most worn sets, so we may as well get the most out of them while we can. They won't be available for the rest of the weekend, though, so don't run too hard on anything you might need later on.
Roger that. So am I using right now? Okay, hold on.
Don't push the car just yet. The track is still green. Try and take it easy for the first couple of laps.
Okay, here we go. Gonna drive out this time. I'd like to say thank you to everyone who's watched any part of my F1 season. I really appreciate it. Really give me the motivation to continue doing this over and over again, so thank you very much. Those of you who subscribed as well, I really appreciate it. And I'll try to continue to put out content as regularly as possible. Okay, just trying to get a feel of the track right now. So I did a 1:43.5 on the super softs, and I was only what, 0.3 of a second ahead of Hamilton, and he was on the soft. So I'm gonna have to. That's my target. Oh, way too far there. That's gonna be my target during qualifying, to beat that time. It's getting pretty cloudy right now. Might be a chance of rain. Okay, DRS. So far so good. Very nice so far. Took that hairpin very nicely there. DRS activation now. I am thinking about what other series I should be doing as well. NBA 2K17 I should say, is coming out soon. I'm thinking about doing a season with NBA. Also FIFA's coming out soon as well, FIFA 17. I'm thinking about doing a season with FIFA as well. So there are quite a few things I'm planning to do aside from F1. Okay.
That's fantastic. You obviously have a really good understanding of this circuit.
Pretty good start. Daniel Kvyat. Out the way, Daniel, out the way. Oh. Oh, come on, Daniel, what are you doing? You just came out of the pits and you're in my way.
If the situation changes, let me know.
Oh, that, you know what, yeah. You're lucky this isn't Demolition Derby, I'd ram you off the road. No wonder why you got demoted to Toro Rosso. No wonder why. I do actually feel sorry for him though. I genuinely feel sorry for him. He gets demoted to Toro Rosso from Red Bull, and then the guy who took his place wins a race. I think it was the exact race Kvyat got demoted, which just puts a dagger on top of the pain that he was already feeling. But the same person who took his place won the race. Oh, can I make it? Yes, I can. Nah, I went wide there.
Great stuff. You've pretty much nailed this circuit. This is a really strong foundation to build from over the weekend.
Okay, here we go, last lap. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, damn. Yes, oh my days. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, this is such a scrappy lap right now. Hold on. Felt like something went in my ear. Sorry. I missed 3 gates in a row. DRS now. Wide. Damn it, man.
Practice program over. That's all we need for now. Return to the garage pronto.
Roger that. I'm still behind. Well, I guess I'd expect that since though Sebastian's on the super soft tyre. Return to garage. That was a messy lap, that one. The last one was a very messy lap. Okay, where am I? 146.3. Sebastian's on a 142.3. I did a 143.5 on the super soft. He's more than a second quicker than me. Uh-oh.
So far, our fastest lap is a 1 minute 46.3.
Okay, let's advance to qualifying.
As all the cars are now over the line, your
Wow, I'm not even in the top 10.
Are Vettel,
I'm in
Hamilton,
13th.
and Nico Rosberg.
Uh-oh. Things are not looking good right now. Things are not looking good. Oh, got a new rival. Okay, who might this be?
Hey, looks like you've got a bit of rivalry going on out there. This is good. Gets people talking about you. Just make sure you outperform them, okay?
Lewis Hamilton. Oh, come on. Okay, so Lewis Hamilton, Team Mercedes, Constructors Championship standing second, Drivers Championship standing third, Drivers Championship points 226. Listen to voicemail.
Hi, it's Emma. Your qualifying goals came up in the board meeting this morning. Here's what to expect.
Okay, my qualifying goals for the United States Grand Prix: qualify second or higher. Make sure you qualify above your rival Lewis Hamilton and beat Sebastian Vettel, who's my teammate. You can see sitting on the couch with, I believe that's David Croft. Okay, so let's go to, if you see on the middle, bottom middle of the screen, where it says rivalry, it says that I've won 3 rivalries against Lewis Hamilton. So I've had him as my rival 3 other times. I've beat him all 3 times. As you can see here, 11th, I was 11th in Monaco. That was just a nightmare for me. Monaco was an absolute nightmare. Malaysia during the wet was absolutely terrible. I was struggling like crazy. I got second though once it started to dry up. Japan was a debacle when it comes to strategy. Absolute debacle. I got put on tyres that were worn significantly to the point where I had to pit in within about 3 or 4 laps. So that wasn't good. But overall, my season's been pretty good. And as you can see, there's 4 other races left to go, including the one we're at, the United States Grand Prix in Austin. We've got Mexico in Mexico City. We've got Brazil at Interlagos. And then we got the Abu Dhabi at Yas Marina. Okay, let's go to quality 1.
It's time for today's qualifying session to begin here in the United States. Welcome to the Circuit of the Americas. I was looking at some highlights of previous races here, and the one thing that really stood out to me was the run down to turn 1. It's not an easy one to navigate as everyone is scrapping to get into there first.
It's the scene of many incidents as drivers jostle for position. You have to make a choice between going for it and self-preservation. There's no point in going in hot if you don't come out intact the other side. Even if you're at the front, you will be worrying about the guys behind you.
Okay, you should be able to get into the next qualifying session easily, so try to get a hot lap in early so we can save the tyres.
Okay, so getting into the latter stages of qualifying shouldn't be too difficult. So let's look at the weather. Please don't rain. Okay, it doesn't look like it's gonna rain. So let's go to setup. I want to change my tires.
See any rain, but if a storm front does appear, then we'll let you know.
Okay, I'm gonna switch my tires from the super soft tires to the soft. As you can see, the difference between the super soft and the soft is 0.7 of a second, which in F1 terms is quite a bit. Okay, fine. Part Fermi rules, let's do a flying lap. Around the last corner, and here we go. first place. And 9/10 up from Felipe Massa's first sector time. Kvyat 1:45.0. Verstappen 1:45 dead. Wow. But that's on super soft tyres. That's actually not very good. I mean, if I remember correctly, Sebastian Vettel did a 1:43 on the super softs, and Verstappen did a 1:45 dead. That's almost 2 seconds slower than Sebastian Vettel on the super softs. That's not good from Red Bull. That's not good at all. Had to lift off there. 1:43.7. That's what I'd expect. Ooh. A bit too wide there. 1:41.8.
That's the fastest lap so far. Well done.
Wow. Very good. Let's return to garage.
If you want to know specific information or make certain changes to the car during a pit stop, you can tell me what you want over the radio.